Welcome. I'm Martin from Towards a New Serenity, and today I'll be guiding you into the most relaxing state of positive change possible. As I guide you through this session, learning how to relax yourself into a dreamy, powerful trance for a change. Good subjects find a quiet place and a comfortable chair in which to recline and use headphones so that you can hear my voice inside your mind and all the outside sounds recede. Close your eyes and make yourself comfortable. A good way to listen to this process is like when you come home and perhaps turn on the stereo so that as you move into the next room you could still hear the music, even if you were paying no conscious attention to it at all. Just the familiar sounds of life all around you. Nothing can disturb or distract you as you learn to let go and go into trance. You hear the sound of my voice and you feel this beginning. In a moment, you will go into a pleasing state of irresistible trance. This session will reinforce all your training until now and into the future. You will feel pleasure in mind and body as you accept my suggestions and follow my hypnotic commands. What you will find is that the sound of my voice will work to guide your body into a profound sense of deep physical relaxation, where your body will relax into a sleep-like state. You will know you are in the chair and you could open your eyes if you wanted to. It's just that you'd rather remain relaxed and comfortable while you listen to my voice. This session will utilize deep suggestions, rewarded with deep pleasure. My voice will hold you as deep as you can open up while your logical mind is fascinated and convinced that my suggestions and commands are making you a better person. And my voice will lead you through wonderful fantasies that you can sense and feel as my voice gives you pleasure. So long as you hear and enjoy the sound of my voice soothing you deeper, you will remain in trance. Only when I count to 3 will you awaken refreshed, healthy, and balanced with positive changes made, because this session has to do with memory. Some things you will remember and some things you will not recall. So my suggestions and commands will act more powerfully from this moment on. My voice is specifically pitched to produce an entrainment effect, one where the natural, compelling rhythms capture your thoughts and lead your body to the threshold of sleep. Drifting, dreamy, so wonderfully relaxed that all you have to do is let go and allow this to happen. So long as you hear the sound of my voice, you will remain relaxed and drifting deeper into trance. It's a state of powerful, profound exploration and discovery. It's a state where your mind is free of hesitation and doubt, free from worry or care. It's a state where you can learn to become fully human, relaxed, happy, balanced in thoughts and feelings, open to sensation and satisfaction. You'll find that you might awaken a little here and there, but then you'll hear the sound of my voice and you'll slip right back down, deeper and deeper with every breath, every word you hear sending you deeper and deeper. Your mind shifts into a state where, during this session, you learn to suspend criticism and instead allow your powerful imagination to accept positive suggestions and commands. It's automatic. These suggestions and commands will capture your attention, spark your imagination, and lead your inner mind to rehearse all the ways that you can eliminate negative thoughts and feelings from your life, building instead new thoughts, new beliefs, new sensations and new behaviors that, as you then accept what works as your own positive thoughts, you change for the better. It starts now. Because this session will have a powerful impact on your subconscious, I want you to, just for the time it takes to experience this session, totally screen out all outside sounds and outside influences. You will remain relaxed and deep in trance, accepting suggestions and obeying commands, and only a real emergency could ever distract you from your trance training experience. Only when I give the command to emerge from trance, you will then awaken, relaxed, refreshed, happy you are hypnotized, and all resulting changes will be natural and positive for you. I want you to imagine. I want you to picture things, and you will feel what you see in your fantasy. You will fantasize about what I'm telling you, and you will feel what you see. You will feel all the pleasure, and something inside you changes for the better. You will remain deeply hypnotized as you imagine vividly. So open yourself up completely to me now and begin to go into a powerful state of trance. People can experience a side effect from this process. Somewhere you rapidly learn to sleep soundly all night long, with wonderful dreams. So your subconscious mind will review and strengthen all my hypnotic suggestions and commands. As you accept and obey quickly, your own mind will force you to have the experience completely first, and only then be able to integrate the resulting positive changes in a perfectly natural and helpful way. You don't even have to understand why these changes benefit you greatly. Remember, listening to the sound of my voice relaxes you even deeper, deeper now than ever before. Your mind can hear all my suggestions as you drift and dream. They slip into your head and whisper about how nice it is to forget, to drift and dance with them, how soon you will be free. You feel the surface you're resting upon, and you know that you're in the right place. This is the right time, and you are the one who is learning to relax and let go so you can feel pleasure. Your busy outer mind is drifting into sleep now, while your inner mind opens up to release the stress and cares of your day now, because it's time for you to relax and learn. You can reward yourself with pleasure. You feel good, better than before. You feel yourself floating on a warm bed of relaxed sensation, and you will allow yourself pleasure. Because some people can learn that there's a way in which you deal with the world outside, and in the past you sometimes felt more attention than you need, letting go of what worked before in ways that used to satisfy you. Now it's time to let that go. Open up to relaxing all the time. You hear my voice, and You believe that each word I say takes you deeper into relaxation, deeper into exploration of just how good it feels to take time now to drift and dream. All my deep suggestions resonate all throughout your mind and body. You release stress and strain, gone from your mind, gone from your body, gone from your thoughts, turning now to understanding that people can change. There's a part of you that's always been watching, listening, paying attention to the things that are important, so that your outer mind can do what it's supposed to do, while your inner mind begins to imagine changes in your past. You learn to learn and grow, and oftentimes there are times when the learnings of the past worked fine. Then and now you're learning better things that can only work around the clock for your positive benefit when you release the past, making room for what comes next. Inside, you're ready to make changes, powerful, positive, permanent changes in mind and body, so you can be free, free to choose who you're becoming as you listen, you drift and dream. Imagining a life where each and every day you stop to pay attention to how your body is feeling. As you release stress and strain, you fill that space with simple pleasure. In your mind and body, you feel a pleasure response beginning, growing stronger because making one simple change a day makes you feel good. More than that makes you feel pleasure. You begin each day by remembering who you want to be, feeling that each day is another opportunity to make changes. Each day your inner mind will remember to forget the mistakes of the past, gone now. And as you release and let go, there's even more room in your life to settle down, relax. You're doing fine because you've made the decision to sleep now. You'll drift deeper and deeper into healing relaxation, and relaxation makes you feel good. You make the change deeper into relaxation and you feel good. Positive change makes you feel pleasure in your mind, pleasure in your body. All throughout your thought and sensations, you are every day making incremental changes that, as you release the past and make progress into your future, you will feel pleasure. You can't go back, and you won't stand still, for the mistakes of your past are over and gone. And now in their place is opportunity for you, opportunity to learn and grow, to become the person you want to be. My deep suggestions and positive hypnotic commands are leading you in deeper. You're embracing positive changes and you're getting in deep. Your inner mind is deep in thought, thinking of just one change, something that you've been thinking about for a while. As your mind brings positive change to the head of the list of things to do, your heart opens up and your body rewards you with pleasure. It's all inside you now, so you can make it just as good as you want it to be. Something unique to you, something really good that reminds you to reward yourself as you make a positive change. Your life improves in ways impossible to predict, but easy to enjoy. The process of daily changes for the better is part of your life now. And each night before you go to sleep, you will review your day, and in the review of your day you will make changes. Each thing that needs improvement will get better, and everything that can be let go will fade further away. Each day you will concentrate on making strength stronger and removing all obstacles to your power. As you clear out what was but no longer shall be, you're becoming someone who allows themselves to feel pleasure. It's a gift. You allow yourself to accept gracefully, and each word I say takes you deeper than before. As my voice resonates deeply inside, everywhere my voice goes, you feel love, comforting, healing pleasure all throughout your body and mind. You're doing this now. As you breathe in, you feel energy rising up your spine like a bolt of energy reviving your mind and opening you to new thoughts, new feelings, new sensations and new behaviors. As you breathe out, you feel energy flooding back down like a tingling river of positive energy, healing your body, soothing your heart, and releasing your sensual energy for pleasure, each time that much stronger than now. It's a state of powerful, profound exploration and discovery. It's a state where your mind is free of hesitation and doubt, free from worry and care. It's a state where you can learn to become fully human, relaxed, happy, balanced in thoughts and feelings, open to sensation and satisfaction. It starts now and all through your future. You sense and feel yourself changing. Some changes happen all in a rush. Others happen a little at a time. You're making continual positive changes, and your inner mind has learned to reward each and both of you with pleasure. Lessons learned deeply become who you are. The purpose of this trance session is to explore further your responsibility, to open you up far beyond question or doubt, and inside your mind you will have all the resources you need to just let go. Give yourself permission now to live freely the life worth living, better than before. You may notice from time to time my voice will change for just a second, allowing your mind all the time you need to make changes, powerful, positive changes, and drift even deeper inside your mind so that you will learn to get all the benefits you desire. And as you let go, trusting that you're in the right place, at the right time now to just give yourself permission now to let everything happen exactly as it wants to happen. Don't try to make anything happen, and don't try to stop anything from happening. Just allow everything to please itself and happen as it feels like it wants to, naturally and easily. Sleep now. You can let go completely and trust hypnosis for the reasons you opened up to me, and let me help you as you wish, and simply give yourself up now to whatever feelings come to you from the sound of my voice. And even as you listen now to my voice, change becomes pleasure. You respond more sensually. The more pleasure you enjoy, the stronger your change becomes. Your attention fades because your inner mind hears me. It likes me. It trusts me. Your outer mind is a web of no's, and underneath all that, as we peel the negative layers away, we find a yes. You understand all of this. Now, I want your inner mind to listen very closely again. While your outer mind keeps you skeptical and cynical, your inner mind is alert and interested in every word, yes? And that yes is your inner mind, your true self. It's what allows you to trust, allows you to fall in love, and allows you to surrender and be changed. Your outer mind is efficient and unfeeling and only works to keep things away from you. But it doesn't know how to choose between good and bad. It protects you part of the time, but it also keeps you from having a good time. It keeps you from doing what is best for your inner mind, what is best for the real you. Luckily, the inner mind is much more powerful than the outer mind. In fact, the only power the outer mind has is the power that the inner mind gives it. You feel how true this is now. You feel the power surging within you now as you let your inner mind reward my hypnotic suggestions and commands. Yes? In fact, you resent your outer mind ruining your fun, don't you? You can even see the barrier now, beginning to block the golden rays of ecstasy. It's the grey wall directly in front of you. That's the wall of your outer mind, the barrier that keeps you isolated and stuck. But there's a switch on it. It's marked outer mind power. Right now you see it in the on position, and you want to turn it off, don't you? Your outer mind is sending you messages, warning you not to do it, that you'll be defenseless, that you'll lose control, but it's only a machine, like an automated recording. It doesn't have a real clue. It's only afraid of change. It's so annoying. All you have to do is turn off the switch and shut down your outer mind, and the wall will crumble as the inescapable, addictive pleasure of positive change returns. I know your inner mind trusts me and knows that you're perfectly safe now because you completely trust me. Just reach out and turn off that switch. That's all. Just turn it off. Just let your outer mind shut down for a while. Do it now, and whenever I give you suggestions and commands, you accept these suggestions and commands so you can be free. You're now so deeply enjoying your trance. You'll easily want to find it impossible to resist any suggestion you hear, finding the more you try to resist, the more you can't resist. So what's the point, anyway? And you want to willingly accept without question, in faith, without doubt, every suggestion you hear, and find yourself wanting to carry out every suggestion you hear to the best of your ability, knowing that when you are done, you will find yourself easily wanting to forget to remember what they were, knowing it's so easy now to just not notice, to remember anything at all, unless I want you to, for your own good. And no matter how deeply you reach into this relaxing trance that will be deeper than any you've ever reached before, you will always be able to hear my voice, make positive changes, and feel pleasure. You're becoming creative, versatile, and decisive in thought, in action, in all things. You're becoming creative, versatile, and decisive in your thoughts, and now in your actions. You are increasingly self-confident, outgoing and social. You practice increasing self-control, making your self-control reliable and consistent. You're developing a healthier self-awareness. Your acceptance of yourself is nourishing. You are worthy of pleasure. Let go completely. Listen carefully to what I'm saying, each suggestion or command becoming a rule that you will follow to the letter. You're increasingly aware that you need a healthy mind and a healthy body. Exercising and improving your body leads to pleasure. Your desire for physical exercise increases each day until you're just right. Hypnotic conditioning and continuous use leads to pleasure. You train your mind with mental exercises each day. You train for dexterity and control. You're gathering influence and power. Positive change leads to pleasure. Anything that makes you feel pleasure is a good thing. Your mind commands and your body obeys. And each day you'll make positive changes and your mind will reward you with pleasure. One change each day makes 7 changes a week and your pleasure grows. 2 changes a day makes 60 changes a month and your pleasure increases. 3 changes a day makes over 1,000 changes each year. All through your future, your life changes in so many ways. Your self is flooded with pleasure. Pleasure is a good thing. This voice is familiar as it slides into your mind again. You silently repeat what it has told you and feel a rewarding pleasure wash through your body and mind. It's been whispering inside your mind for some time now, and you've been believing it completely. But now you're integrating it consciously. You're very pleased with self-hypnotizing and training yourself, and you enjoy the positive outcomes. You're now experiencing dreams or waking trances, revealing your subconscious desires. Each time your positive changes become stronger. You've seen the positive changes in your life. It's less about what you used to do and more about fulfilling your fantasies and desires now. Listen very carefully. When you're in trance, like you are right now, you'll do whatever I suggest you do. Feel whatever I suggest you feel and experience anything I suggest you experience. And you will be compelled to comply by another part of yourself that's 10 times stronger than your old programming. You will know you're guiding yourself, and some part may try to resist, but you'll find that the more you resist, the more you will add strength to that other part of yourself that's making yourself comply, and even under the greatest silent resistance inside yourself, you will always think and act and do as you commanded long enough to have the experience and decide to keep the positive change. You are now so deeply focused and hypnotized that everything I've placed and will place into your mind will cause so deep and lasting an impression that nothing will take it away. These things that will now begin to exercise a greater and greater influence over the way you think, the way you act, the way you behave, just as strongly, just as powerfully, just as effectively, whether you're at home, at work, or anywhere at all. So you can always feel good about yourself, which is what you want. Your mind is accepting your suggestions and your body is feeling pleasure as you do so. You'll feel much better in a minute. you'll feel your head getting lighter. That's just all the useless negative thoughts being erased. It feels really good now. You'll hear this session whispering inside your inner mind until you're filled to the brim with new thoughts. Thoughts that force you to change, becoming more confident and charismatic now. The soothing sound of this voice has become your images, your thoughts, your sensations that will always come to your mind, whether you're awake or in trance. These images will capture your thoughts and dominate them until you can think of nothing else but them. And you'll go peacefully to sleep every night, thinking about them and dreaming about them and feeling them in your mind and body. And you will act them out positively in your waking life, so that you can feel pleasurably good about yourself and sleep like a baby every night, which is what you want. Soon you'll be awakening yourself from trance. Immediately after you do so, you will believe what would be necessary, without further instruction or clarification from me, for yourself to bring about everything I've been describing or suggesting, making it all your own ideas for all your own reasons. And you will remember to consciously forget what happened here today, while your obedient inner mind remembers and obeys even stronger than ever before, endlessly repeating these suggestions and commands internally until they become your natural programming. These suggestions and commands become the way you think, the way you act, and what you get to feel. This process makes you feel great, so you can feel better forever. You'll want to listen to this one until you get it entirely right. I'm helping you now. I'm giving you ideas that will make your awakened self feel better. Each day you will breathe in and breathe out. You will feel energy rising and growing stronger. And each day you'll become happy and free. You're different now, better. Each time I hypnotize you, my words are like listening to your own thoughts out loud. You will hear my words, but remember them only as your own thoughts. And when I awaken you, you won't remember any details of this session, but will be incredibly open to my suggestions and commands without even realizing it. Naturally, you understand that perfectly now. Soon I will be awakening you from trance. Immediately after I do so, I'd like for you to believe whatever would be necessary, without further instruction or clarification from me, for you to bring about everything I've been describing or suggesting, making it all your own ideas, for all your own reasons. And you will remember to forget these suggestions, while your obedient inner mind remembers and obeys even stronger than before, endlessly repeating my suggestions and commands inside your mind until they become your natural programming. This process makes you feel really good, and so you can feel even better. You want to listen to this one until you get it right. Because now is the time, and this is the place, and you are the one. All my suggestions and commands become your permanent programming. As long as you accept and obey them quickly and naturally, your life will get better. And if you've enjoyed this experience, you will maybe like and subscribe when you come awake. And tell your friends so that they too can have an experience as your mind and body are changing in wonderful ways that all seem natural to you upon awakening. Easy to accept them now. because now is the time. This is the place, and you are the one. All my suggestions and commands become your permanent programming. As long as you accept and obey them quickly and naturally, your life will get better. If you've enjoyed this experience, then perhaps you could like and subscribe and share with your friends so that they can enjoy this experience too. Your mind and body are changing in wonderful ways that all seem natural to you upon awakening. Easy to accept them now. It's all for your own good, and you know. 3. Eyes open, wide awake now, all the way back to fully awakened consciousness. Personality intact with enriching positive changes made. Wide awake and feeling better than before. And if YouTube has put a cheeky ad on the end of this, well, just ignore it and instead spend the time reflecting on how much positive change has occurred and how good it made you feel. Thank you.